Ethical standard considered by grade 12 cookery students in acquiring different kinds of food. This study entitled, Ethical Standard Considered by Grade 12 Cookery Students in Acquiring Different Kinds of Food, aimed to conclude the circumstances on having better study of good manners of grade 12 students. The type of research used in this study was the descriptive research that made use of the questionnaire checklist as the main instrument in gathering data. The respondents of the study were the grade 12 cookery students. Background of the study. Ethical standard have been a major concern among students as a determinants of acquiring food. The aim of these study was to assess the standard and its associated factors among grade 12 cookery students. Factors affecting the ethical standard of grade 12 cookery students: lifestyle, the way they acquire food, personal preferences, ethics. Hypothesis. The more the students familiar with the different types of food, the more they will learn to choose the best for them. Methodology. The descriptive method of research was used with the survey analysis questionnaire for grade 12 cookery students. The descriptive research concerned to determine the ethical standard of grade 12 cookery students in acquiring different kinds of food. The respondents of the study were the grade 12C cookery students in PNHS. The respondents comply all those who were enrolled during the school year 2000. Statistical treatment of data. Statistical treatment of data. After having retrieved the accomplished questionnaire and teenager age 15 to 19 at Pecha National High School, the researcher tabulated and tallied the data. The raw data were treated by frequency count and percentage computation. Statement of the problem. Findings. Conclusions. Statement of the problem number 1. What is the profile of the respondents with respect to 1.1 age, 1.2 gender, 1.3 G12 cookery students? Findings number 1. Demographic profile of the student, respondents by age, gender and G12 cookery students. 1.1 on age. Most of the G12 cookery students falls under 15-16 years old, which consist 24% of the total respondents, while 17-18 years old is 76% of the target respondents. 1.2 on gender. Females have a higher percentage, which is 81%, than male respondents, which is 19%. 1.3 All of the respondents are the students of TVL cookery section Lavoisier. Conclusion number 1. Female respondents dominated the TVL cookery students section Lavoisier in Pecha National High School. Statement of the problem number 2. What do the students consider in buying foods, their wants or their needs? Findings number 2. Most of the students followed their needs instead of their wants in buying the food they eat. Conclusion number 2. Based on the findings, the student respondents followed their need instead their wants in buying the food they eat. This means that they often followed needs fulfill their desire through this. Findings number 3. There are lots of information on the products that affect the motivation of the students to buy food, and also they are familiar with the benefits of food they had acquired. Conclusion number 3. Nutritional facts affect the motivation of the respondents to buy food by means of giving information to become safe and being aware on the effects of food they had acquired. Therefore, nutritional facts are important for the students to become aware and to be safe on food poisoning. Statement of the problem number 4. What are the proper ways of storing and preparing food? Findings number 4. Proper ways of storing and preparing foods are important since they are prone to insect contamination and moisture reabsorption. Conclusion number 4. Guidelines on proper ways of storing and preparing foods can solve problems in any food contamination. Recommendation. In the light of findings and conclusion, the following recommendation are drawn. Number 1. The researchers recommend that both male and female respondents aware and practice the ethical standard in acquiring food no matter their age. Number 2. The researchers recommend that students must consider their basic needs which are necessary instead of their wants. Number 3. Knowing nutritional facts are important for the students to become aware and to be safe on food poisoning. The researchers recommend that checking and reviewing of the nutritional value of the food is necessary before buying it. Number 4. The researchers recommend that to avoid food contamination, food should be properly packed. Number 4. The researchers recommend that to avoid food contamination, food should be properly packed.